In today's news, the British Virgin Islands record its very first murder of 2025. Stakeholders joined together to celebrate and observe HLSCC'S Founders Day. Several queens crowned during WINBVI'S annual coronation. BVI's Red Cross to host the 22nd Men's Health Fair and Prostate Screening. WOLUES FC extends a winning streak to remain top of the table. Prosecutors cite recordings, texts, and multi-million-dollar contract fraud. Princess returns to public duties following successful treatment. We have the details of this on the local, regional, and international scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break. You're watching 284 News.
Rashford made it. Manchester United have come from behind to lead.
At home or on the go, watch CCT Live. Download our app and carry your favorite TV shows, news, or live sports anywhere you go. Visit cctbvi.com/live, select your package, and tune in.
He hit me. Will CG cover this?
Don't worry. Remember when I was in that competitive arm wrestling circuit? Three-time champion, baby. I did feel bad crushing all those arms and dreams. So I took them all out for ice cream, and then we got crushed. Anyway, CG handled my claims fast.
That explains the arm.
The best cover for the best value. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of 284 News. It is Wednesday, January 15th, 2025. I'm Ron Grant, bringing you the latest out of Tortola in the Virgin Islands. A happy Wednesday's wish to each and every one of you. Thank you all so much for joining us. Beginning our newscast, the British Virgin Islands has recorded its first murder of 2025 following a fatal shooting in Purcell Estate area early Sunday morning. The Royal Virgin Islands Police Force confirmed that officers responded to reports of a shooting around 2 a.m. Upon arrival, they discovered an unresponsive male victim at the scene. Despite the efforts of medical personnel, the victim was pronounced dead. Police later identified the deceased male as 20-year-old Quentin Noel, also of Purcell Estate, and noted that a significant quantity of ammunition was seized during proactive efforts overnight. The Royal Virgin Islands Police Force has also launched, of course, an investigation into the incident and is urging members of the public to come forward with any information that could assist in solving this case. This marks a tragic start to the year of 2025 for the territory, emphasizing the need for continued focus on community safety and crime prevention. Further updates will be provided as more information becomes available. Anyone with information is encouraged to contact the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force at 311 or anonymously reach out to Crime Stoppers at 800-TIPS. As part of the HLSCC'S Community College's 35th anniversary celebrations on Tuesday, January 14th, 2025, stakeholders from across the Virgin Islands joined to celebrate and observe Founders Day, a celebration of founding fathers of the institution. President of the Student Government Association, Ms. Palicia, welcomed attendees to this momentous occasion.
It is an honor to welcome you all to this year's Founders Day celebration. Today we gather as a community to reflect our school's rich history, celebrate the visionaries who made this institution possible, and embrace the bright future we continue to build together. Founders Day is more than just a commemoration of the past. It is a reminder of the values and principles that have shaped our school into the vibrant, dynamic community it is today. Our founders dreamed of a place where education would empower individuals, where diversity would be celebrated, and where innovation would thrive. Their vision lives on in each of us. Let this day inspire us to dream boldly, just as our founders did. Let's challenge ourselves to contribute to our school's ongoing story by embracing new opportunities, supporting one another, and leaving our own mark for future generations.
President of the HLSCC'S Community College, Dr. Richard Georges, spoke on the importance of the day of observance.
Today we are gathered to commemorate the 35th anniversary of the establishment of the H. Lavely Stout Community College. 35 years ago, this institution was born with a vision to empower the people of the Virgin Islands with the knowledge and skills necessary to thrive in a rapidly changing world. Over the past 3.5 decades, HLSCC has transformed countless lives, providing access to quality education and training that has fueled our territory's growth and development. Almost 30 years ago, I stepped through the arches and columns of the main building and met Almin O'Neill and Sauda Smith, my head of department and my academic advisor. They became my mentors and guides. They were the ones who convinced me not only that I could be great, but that I had a great obligation to give back to my community. They, alongside my other lecturers, taught me not just the contents of the syllabus, but they ignited my curiosities and made me examine the content of my character.
Chairman of the institution, Professor Emeritus Dr. Arthur Richardson, spoke on the rich history of the institution and its role in the BVI's society.
As an old Chinese saying goes, a person is established at the age of 30. HLSCC as an institution at age 35 has certainly reached the age of maturity given that criterion. 35 years of existence in any organization is a cause for celebration, recognition, and forward thinking. The establishment of HLSCC is a testament to what can be achieved when few people have a vision and take a courageous step.
Premier of the Virgin Islands, Dr. the Honorable Natayo D. Wheatley, also addressed the gathering, speaking on the legacy of the late Honorable Lavity Stout, to whom the college is named in honor.
A visionary is a person who has a clear, distinctive, specific, and detailed vision of the future. They are able to see things from a perspective that others do not, to recognize potential and opportunity. And they carry a belief that this great dream is achievable if it is nurtured with persistence and dedication. Hamilton Lavity Stout was the epitome of what it means to be a visionary. He was a champion for social justice who passionately believed that the people of the Virgin Islands deserved better and were capable of more than the crumbs of second-hand citizenship, as they had been treated by the powers of the day. And he was determined to see that the people of the Virgin Islands became empowered and that the country was put on the path of development.
Up next, viewers, we have much more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break. Some claim that the age of a true gentleman is far behind us, but we disagree. He may appear in different guises today, but the values and ideals that make him a gent still stand. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman by yours truly, Ron Grant, presents Season 7. Introducing Travi Rose, Creative Director. Alex Lake, Businessman. Sean Black, Cinematographer. Dakari Wheatley Adams, Content Creator. Donandre Millwood, Educator and Musician. Hashim Dream, Entertainer. James Todman Sr., Contractor. Dr. Albert Tompkins, Psychotherapist. Walter Barrett, Author. Rakim Todman, Producer and Engineer. Kamal Letson, Photographer. Roosevelt Smith III, Sales Manager and Hospitality Professional. Leland Abraham, IT Technician and Cybersecurity Analyst. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman, Season 7, coming January 29th at 8 p.m. exclusively on 284 Media. Get ready to reason, reflect, and redefine yourself through the stories of real-life heroes. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman, Season 7, Raising a Generation of Greatness. Voted Top 35 Gentleman Podcast Worldwide by FeedSpot and BI Icon Award winner.
Just give me my service. Yeah. Just give me my service. Just give me my service.
Make the switch to CCT and get connected today. Unlimited talk, text, and data. Visit any CCT store or call us at 444-4444. CCT, Life Unlimited.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Moving right along on the local scene in the British Virgin Islands, the Women in Need of BVI organization successfully hosted its annual fundraiser, dinner show, and coronation on Saturday, January 11th, 2025 at Maria's by the Sea, an unforgettable evening that brought together the BVI community to celebrate empowerment, beauty, and philanthropy. The night's highlight was the crowning of the Mrs. British Virgin Islands Globe 2025 cohort, with the crowning of Mrs. BVI Globe, Mrs. BVI Curvey, and Mrs. BVI Classique, who will represent the BVI at the prestigious International Mrs. Globe pageants. The evening also included mesmerizing performances by local entertainers such as Thea Cook and Company, Trishan Sharp, Miss RVIPF, and Miss Tribubuli, Toyer Foy, Firebird, Performing Arts, and others. Their powerful performances emerge the crowd and energize and showcase the vibrant artistic talent that presents itself in the British Virgin Islands. President of WINBVI, Miss Alicia Green, shared an inspiring update on the organization's work, highlighting several key initiatives that have had a significant impact on the community.
Through the tireless efforts of the team, we've provided emergency accommodations, medical support, meals, mentorship, and many other services to women and families facing challenges across the territory. Our mission is simply to bridge the gap for women in need, alleviate parenting stressors, and offer resources to help foster independence. This past year's impact was possible with the generous support of our donors and partners, including Unite BVI, O'Neill Webster, DLT Solutions, DHL, HLSCC, Lions Club, Zonta, Girl Up, and many others. This collaborative model has helped us to expand our reach and our impact. Together, we can continue to create meaningful change. Our work at WINBVI is only made possible through the collective efforts of our team, volunteers, donors, and the entire community. We encourage everyone to continue supporting WINBVI in any way they can through donations, volunteering your time, or spreading the word about the work that we do.
Some of the key WINBVI programs highlighted by the president during the event include Internet Program with Flow, enabling families to access digital resources for education and job opportunities, Parenting Program, a weekly support space where parents learn, share, and grow together, Reclaiming Me Program, an online platform for individuals healing from narcissistic environments and rebuilding their confidence, Royal Retreats, empowerment workshops held 4 times a year across the BVI, ongoing community outreach, mentorship, and advocacy that help women become independent and self-sufficient. The organization also shared its ongoing commitment to combating gender-based violence and its successful cervical cancer awareness campaign, which reached over 300 women in 2024. As part of its ongoing initiatives, WINBVI is preparing to launch its cervical cancer campaign once again in mid-January 2025. The evening closed with the crowning ceremony of the new Mrs. BVI Globe, Tanika T. Author, Mrs. BVI Curvey, Sabrina J. Penn, and Mrs. BVI Classique, Bisa D. Smith, who will now go on to represent the BVI on the international scene at Mrs. Globe pageants. Their platforms, built on empowerment and community support, play a critical role in fundraising for WINBVI, as well as advocacy for the voiceless on overcoming low self-esteem, mental health, and wellness, and live your life. The BVI Red Cross is gearing up for its biannual men's health fair and prostate screening targeted adults, male, across the Virgin Islands. Scheduled for February 1st on Virgin Gorda and February 7th to the 8th on Tortola, the fair promises a wide range of free health screenings. Director of the BVI Red Cross, Ms. Stacy Lloyd, spoke to Tweet4 Media about the initiative and highlighted the many services that will be provided free of cost. These include blood pressure, cholesterol and glucose checks, eye exam, HIV testing, prostate cancer screenings, oral health evaluations, mental health support, and for the first time, ear care screenings.
This is our signature event, and it's directly aimed at men. And the main idea is for men to check their prostate health. So it's a prostate cancer screening and a men's health fair. So basically, it's not just the testing of your prostate. but men would also have an opportunity to check their vision, their dental, their hearing, HIV status. We would have information about mental health, demonstration on first aid. So it's a holistic fair, but primarily it's aimed at having men come out to check their prostate.
Now, viewers, as it relates to the screening of the prostate, Lloyd said 2 methods of testing will be used, which include the traditional digital rectal exam and the prostate-specific antigen test.
It's the checking of the prostate, which is done with hands, as well as the blood test. And most people think that you should have an option, but what practitioners or medically it's recommended that you do both. So you might just do the blood test and nothing shows up, but checking the rectum, checking the anus actually gives a better indication of any type of irregularities that's happening within the prostate. So we don't do one and the other. We do both so that you have a holistic or a total view of what's going on with the prostate. Yes, it's something that men, like you said, it's taboo. But what we've seen, this is our 22nd year, men are traditionally now becoming more open to having their prostate checks. And that's why we continue to do it.
On Virgin Gorda, the fair will be held at the Catholic Center from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. On Tortola, it will take place at the Multipurpose Sports Complex from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. To ensure the event is accessible to residents on all 4 main islands, the BVI Red Cross has arranged transportation for men from Anegada and Jos Van Dyke who wish to attend the fair.
For any men who want to come to the fair from Anegada or Jos Van Dyke, we provide that transportation for them free. So they let us know. We have a private charter who get them in. We actually put them in the front of the line, make sure they get tested, and we bring them back. We also work with the prison. We bring the prisoners down with the help of the prison officers. They get checked as well. And we also work with Safe Haven. So any of the residents at Safe Haven, we also get them and we bring them, they get tested and they go back. So again, anybody from the sister islands who wants to come to the fair, they just need to contact us and we will make the arrangements for them.
Men planning to attend are advised not to eat prior to their test, as food consumption could affect the accuracy of some of the results. However, participants will be provided with a nutritious meal after their screenings, courtesy of the Lions Club. Director Lloyd expressed her gratitude to the sponsors who have made the health fair possible and encouraged all men across the territory to take advantage of this very important opportunity. Up next, viewers, we take a look at local sports and some regional and international stories.
Hello, and welcome to today's episode of Pop the Balloon or Find the Connection. Let's meet our first contender, ladies. Okay, Joey, so do you have any toxic traits?
I'm very restrictive. I don't give more time. What you get is what you get. I don't like to give unlimited time. That's it.
Okay, can you tell us why you popped your balloon?
That's a little too restricted for me.
Thank you for coming. Okay, ladies, so let's meet our second contender.
Sorry, excuse me. Why did you pop a balloon? I could give you minutes, data, unlimited call, overseas call, fiber. What else you need?
My friend used to date you. You are scam. She used to be for everything and more. Nothing to offer.
Okay, ladies, let's welcome our last contender. You look nice. Can you tell us your name?
Thank you. My name is Christian Charles Thomas. They call me C Sweetie.
What do you have to offer these ladies?
Well, security, trust, unlimited time, and a pretty fast.
Okay, so do you have any deal breakers?
Nah, but here's my number. 444-4444. Y tú, vida ilimitada.
Okay, guys, so no pop balloons.
For a fast, reliable, and secure connection for your personal or business life, call us at 444-4444 or visit any of our CCT stores and we'll get you connected with the perfect match for you.
Welcome back, viewers, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Moving right along on the sporting scene in the British Virgin Islands, defending champions Wolves FC kicked off 2025 on a very high note, defeating Panther FC 2-1 to maintain their undefeated streak and top spot in the National Football League standings with 23 points. Our Kamal Haynes takes a look at this report.
In the first match of Sunday's doubleheader at the Greenland Football Stadium, Kieran Bong proved instrumental for WOLUES FC, netting both goals for the defending champions. Bong opened the scoring early in the 8th minute, but Panthers FC's Nigel Sanderson, currently the league's leading goal scorer, equalized with a penalty in the 65th minute. Well, as the match seemed destined for a draw, Bong sealed the victory with an 82nd minute strike. Here's a look at those highlights.
WOLUES, who leading this competition so far, at the top of the table. Send a long ball down is the keeper. Gets it over the defense. Number 16 comes across but loses it. As number heading to the goal. This one could be trouble. Shot comes in. It's a goal. It's into the back of the net as mix up here by Panthers. Number 16 it seems in the back. Number 24. Number 24 finding number 15. Number 15 with the ball for the WOLUES. Nicely push it out on the flank. Number 7 motoring down. This one could be problems. As he get inside the box. Trying to get around one player too much. And it's a penalty. What's building up from the... Whistle goes. Nigel. Knocked it in the back of the net. And it's a goal. He's there. We're just pushing it out of the danger zone. Out to Charlie. Charlie, no hurry. Knocked it up nicely. Find his player. As the WOLUES heading the other way. WOLUES. 24 by himself. Shot comes in. Oh, it's in the back of the net. It's a goal. This one was so careful. So...
In the second game, Virgin Gorda United overwhelmed Positive FC 4-1. Ikaijah Williams got VG United off to a flying start with goals in the 2nd and 9th minutes. Joe Mars and Jadon Kwashi added to the tally in the 36th and 62nd minutes respectively. Positive's Angel Welch managed to pull one back in the 27th minute, but it was not enough to halt VG United's dominance. Take a look.
It's going to be a throwing for as VG United trying to speed up things. Down the flank is Mars, number 10. Trying to get around his player, do so nicely. Taking it into the box. He's there. We know what he's capable of. Get it across. So he's there. Keeper knocked it out. It's a goal! It's into the back of the net. As the keeper made a fumble, couldn't hold on, and the ball come off the boots of VG United giving it away. Good ball here from number 22. As he tapped it inside, trying to find Baba. Let's see Baba. Oh, the Spanish man could get it. It's a goal! Positive in between two players. Get it into the back of the net, and Positive is on the score. And it's going to be a throwing for VG United, trying to speed up things. Kaikai is there again. The dangerous Kaikai duck, get across. Could be trouble. Oh, it's in the back of the net. It's a goal! As they are following up. Really pressuring the policy here this evening, and this 3 goals to nil. Mars, turning it. Playing too soft, but regain. It's VG United. Oh my goodness. Kwashi! It's into the back of the net once more. Kwashi and the score sheet once more. So you have 2 goals now, and it's 4-1.
Well, action continued at the Virgin Gorda Recreation Ground on Sunday, where Rebels FC secured a 3-1 victory over bottom-placed Avengers FC in the day's opener. Meanwhile, Lionheart FC consolidated their 3rd-place position with a 3-1 win against Old Madrid FC. A brace from CJ Lampard and a goal from Tyrone Buddha were enough to see off Old Madrid, who sit in 9th place. Saturday's lone match saw Islanders FC and One Love United battled to an entertaining 2-2 draw at Greenland. Both teams walked away with a point, leaving Islanders in 4th place and One Love in 6th. Reporting for 284 News, I am Kamal Haynes.
On the regional scene, 4 high-ranking USVI officials, including current Sports Commissioner Calvert White, pleaded not guilty Friday to federal charges alleging they participated in separate bribery and fraud schemes involving government contracts. White appeared in district court alongside former police commissioner Bray Martinez, former budget director Jennifer O'Neill, and government contractor Benjamin Hendricks. All four were released on $10,000 unsecured bonds. Now, two grand jury indictments detail alleged schemes involving MULTIMILLION-DOLLAR Pro Support, whose former owner, David Whitaker, previously pleaded guilty to wire fraud and bribery charges. Prosecutors say Martinez and O'Neill collaborated with Whitaker to inflate MULTIMILLION-DOLLAR invoices submitted to the police department using excess funds for bribes and luxury trips. Text messages allegedly show Martinez instructing Whitaker to add $70,000 to one invoice. In a separate case, White allegedly demanded $16,000 through Hendricks to guarantee MULTIMILLION-DOLLAR would win a contract bid. Prosecutors say Whitaker made a partial $5,000 payment to Hendricks' account. Martinez faces the most serious charge, including bribery, obstruction of justice, wire fraud, and money laundering conspiracy, while White and Hendricks are each charged with bribery and wire fraud. And O'Neill faces bribery and wire fraud charges. All defendants must surrender their passports and obtain court permission to leave the territory. A February 24th trial date was set, though delays are likely given the extensive evidence, over 6 million pages in Martinez's case alone. Judge Alan Takei approved special arrangements for Martinez's services weapon to be secured by his wife, an active police officer. The Princess of Wales announced Tuesday her cancer is in remission, sharing the news during a visit to the Royal Marsden Hospital in London, where she received treatment earlier this year. Kate expressed gratitude for the medical care she received at the world-leading cancer center known for its pioneering research. "We couldn't have asked for more," she said in a social media statement, continuing and stating, "The care and advice we have had and received throughout my time as a patient has been exceptional." The princess, making her first solo visit to the hospital's main entrance, noted the difference from her previous private visits.
This is Denise, who's in charge of refreshments.
Very important job. Everyone got something. Yes,
What do you have?
I'm fine actually. Thank you so much. Yeah, maybe after. I like that. I'll spill it otherwise. The work that's going on is so broad and varied, and I think we all roles represent that. So as well. So it takes place on a daily basis, like research and diagnosis. Actually, everyone feels like they're in this world. You know, everyone's commented on how fantastic this is. Right, I hope to find you. Very nice to see you. Who's this? This is Scout. Scout. Sit. Give your paw. Do your portrait if you can. Good. Well done. I'm afraid she's heavily bribed. Oh, she's lovely, isn't she? How's it gone? Did we just hear it? Okay. Also, you can feel the draft. Everyone said after this treatment, be careful. Yeah. Okay. Stay strong, okay? It's lovely to meet some of the patients here.
Kensington Palace indicated the princess will gradually return to public arrangements and engagements, describing the hospital visit as reflecting on her own personal cancer journey. The announcement follows a challenging year for the royal family's health. In January, both King Charles III underwent treatment for an enlarged prostate and Kate had abdominal surgery. The king's cancer was diagnosed and was revealed in February, following weeks later by Kate's own cancer announcement, which ended months of public speculation about her condition. The princess completed her chemotherapy treatment in September. Viewers, that is it for today's News Roundup. Be sure to follow us for your daily news updates at Tweet4Media and Tweet4BVI on Instagram and X, formerly Twitter. I'm Ron Grant. Also follow us on our WhatsApp channel for daily updates. Have a beautiful rest of the day. A happy Wednesdays. Wish each and every one of you. Goodbye.